Hi everyone, I'm Jacob Truman.
And I'm Mike Truman.
And we're the Fratocrats. This is the commentary that we're recording for our sketch, The Final Solution to the Kentish Problem.
Yeah, hopefully you'll like it. It's just a nice little bonus for you.
Being I'm pregnant and you're the father.
Fuck you, Mandy!
Basically just going to be a look behind the scenes, just going to be talking about the research, development, scripting, planning, filming, all that kind of
just
stuff.
Just a little insider,
just a little inside kind of things.
Yeah. It'll be fun, okay.
Little bonus things. Easter eggs, perhaps?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, if you didn't know this already, but that wallpaper is actually stolen.
You can see actually here that Jamie Spicer Lewis is making a cup of tea in the background. We actually didn't want him there, we didn't ask him at all.
He actually just wandered onto the set.
And yeah, and we couldn't do anything about it because we didn't notice.
And it would have screwed up continuity.
Yeah, so we just kind of have to deal with it. He's there. That's the thing.
And Jamie, if you're watching, can you not?
Can you not?
Can you not?
Can you not?
Can you actually not?
Can you not in the future, please, Jamie?
Thank you, Jamie.
Thanks.
And actually, a little bit of trivia here. John D. Barker actually directed and was sort of like the cinematographer for this sketch.
Yeah, and he really put his heart and soul into this project.
He really tried
very hard.
Yeah, extremely hard, and it does not show.
It's not very good. I'm not satisfied with the results,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't hire him again. I don't think.
It's a good job we didn't pay him. A big thing about this is that there's a line coming up actually that just plagued production. Actually, thinking about it,
we seriously were not looking forward to filming
because we had so much trouble with it in the rehearsal stages. But it actually came out really well.
I was really happy with it
on the day. It's coming up now. Here it is.
Street dance is all I have, Michael.
I mean, we were just so happy with how that came out.
Yeah, and in the comments of the video, we actually just got a lot of people who had just typed out the phrase "street dance is all I have."
Yeah, absolutely.
And they literally just wrote the phrase "street dance is all I have" as a comment.
And I think as filmmakers, there's no greater praise you can receive than that, to be honest.
Where people just type out an exact sentence or word from the sketch verbatim.
I mean, it really doesn't get much better than that.
Especially since we put so much effort into the sketch.
I really like how my face looks here, because
thanks.
Haha.
In this scene, you might actually notice that I'm wearing a very nice coat in this scene, and I got it for Christmas.
Actually, an interesting fact here.
I'm just going to stop you there because my interesting fact is more interesting. In stark contrast to the last scene, the lighting for this scene was actually terrible. Although I do like the use of seaweed in this shot. I don't think there's enough seaweed in modern cinema, so we really tried to go for it in this one. What's interesting about this sketch that we did, we had a lot of people audition for the roles in and around the sketch. And an interesting thing to say is that Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson actually auditioned for my role. He auditioned for my part.
I remember it well, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, he was really insistent as well. He really wanted it.
Absolutely.
He was calling us night and day. But I eventually had to just say, Dwayne, I'm sorry, but I really think that I would be able to play me better. And off the record, I also didn't really want him in the film because he really he looks like a giant baked potato.
I mean, if I had one criticism of Dwayne Johnson, it would be that he does look like a root vegetable.
Yeah, and we have to ask here, we have to just put it out there. Are we expecting any Oscar nods for this work?
Why are we on this fucking beach?
I think we can safely say no. Oh, and actually, an interesting fact about this scene is that. Nope, it's gone. I'm sorry.
And I'm just going to pause it here just to give you a little bit of an explanation. There's a high five scene that has to be there, where it's integral to the film. But basically, what I want to say is that we spent about 16 hours on that beach, and it was very, very cold. By the end of it, our hands were not numb. They were actually the opposite. They were extremely sensitive, as we found out right here. It was terrifically painful.
I actually, as I walk off screen, I did actually vomit on a jellyfish. Okay, so this is the beach scene, and I really like the beach scene because the beach scene is actually filmed on a beach.
This beach scene, it was actually meant to be really...
No, I'm not allowing that. You method.
You method.